Crabtree. I've commentated some of his fights as well. Very excited about that one. Kind of a sleeper fight for this particular card.
Trevor Hayes, come up ringside. Trevor Hayes, come up ringside. See Marcelo.
Didn't he just go to the car?
Huge height disparity between these two guys.
Yeah, very big. And you know, there was another fight that had a similar thing in MMA. I'm always curious to see how it shakes out. It's really different in kickboxing.
It's a bigger deal in kickboxing for sure. Hard right hand from Noah Rector as an answer to the kick. Robert Helma's looking for kicks. He's looking for kicks, which is one way to nullify that range advantage. But Noah Rector was able to land those punches. Hard knees to the cups. We heard that.
That was 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
That was 2 hard shots in a row, right to the plastic material. Audibly confirmed that with Icy Mike.
Yeah, I heard the clear as day. And that was on the first one, and another one went right in the exact same spot.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the emotions are high, adrenalines are high. I mean, you know, Robert didn't even notice the first one.
I think he noticed.
He kept fighting. Yeah.
Well, it takes a second. Robert Helma was trying to use kicks to nullify Noah Rector's reach advantage, but Noah Rector could still reach him with that right hand even while he was throwing kicks. Helma marching forward, eats a left high kick.
Oh, nice follow through on that switch from Rector.
Hard combination from Rector, punches and kicks again. He's holding him out on the end of his punches into that left arm frame, and we heard the smack of that glove bouncing off the headgear. He's going to kick, reach, and then he's going to put a punch combination together, and watch how he uses his lead hand. He's going to post his lead hand, his lead forearm there in front of Helma's face. The purpose of that lead hand, not there pawing and just touching, is as much to hit him as it is to blind him and distract him. Good spin kick, found his way home. He looked, Helma looked down at the leg.
He looked like he was trying to kick a soccer ball into the stadium.
He was trying to kick a field goal, just kick it as hard as he could, as far as he could. Oh, a well-timed teep sends Helma staggering backwards.
Matt Fleming in the corner of Rector, he had an incredible teep. You know, in his prime fighting career, he was very well known for his teep. So I'm not surprised to see his students have an excellent one anytime I see
it. It was very, very good. There's no telegraph. It was well timed. That's why Helma stumbled back without. He didn't have to put a lot into it. He just timed it well.
I think that's a move that everybody should be competent in.
Everyone can do it.
Yeah.
It requires no athleticism to do it well.
Yeah, the front kick and the teep, absolutely worth investing in if you plan on being a kick fighter of any kind.
So Helma is trying to figure out this puzzle, and Rector is patient and tracks him down and cuts him off.
And staying long, too.
Yes. Rector is not giving up his reach advantage. A lot of times, especially with newer fighters, you'll see the taller fighter throw away his reach advantage by rushing forward. If you look, Rector is being very disciplined and very patient, keeping Helma right out on the end of his strikes. Punching, kicking, and then transitioning back into punches. And anytime Helma tries to move forward, that left arm, that posting arm, is in the way of the frame. The problem that Helma is facing is he's not using any feints. He's telegraphing his intentions. He's looking where he's going to strike. He's loading up big.
Yeah.
And that would work if Rector was being reckless, but Rector is being patient. He's not bridging the gap. He's making Helma make mistakes.
I personally find, you know, this is the weight class where 170 is the weight class where people start to have extremely varied size discrepancies.
Yeah, it's all over the place. It can mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. 170
it's a scary
a
world.
lot of different body types. Yeah.
It's a scary world. 170 and 185. Those two, that area. You're absolutely right. You could be fighting anything. Helma's going to have to move in and out and make adjustments, small adjustments to his range, and get his opponent to miss.
Oh!
Big kicks, adding them up, stacking them up. He's checking most of these.
Ooh-wee. This guy's Bangkok ready.
Yeah, but that cost a ton of energy.
Rector said, "Oh, you're done." Okay.
Yeah, and he checked most of them. That might have pleased the crowd, but I don't believe it was wise. His hands are low now. He expended a ton of injury throwing those kicks. Yes, it brought the crowd back to life. Yes, maybe he earned some respect from his opponent, but he spent all his gas to do that. Marching forward, but without much power in his punches, Rector has no reason to back up or respect him. Rector sticking that jab out there and then leaving it a split second as a post. Rector's corner telling him to take the clinch when he pushes forward like that.
Big, like kind of stepping right hook.
He wound up. He Happy Gilmore'd that punch.
Yeah, but that's kind of a,
Oh my God! He just threw a full power switch kick, or pendulum kick rather, as if he was hitting a heavy bag as hard as he could, as if he was hitting a power cube.
And what I noticed is it wrapped around the elbow. It went completely around the elbow right into the side of the body.
Yeah, Rector's corner's calling for the clinch, and when he clinched Helma made no moves to improve his position in the clinch. He used his forearms to block those kicks to the body.
Interesting ideas.
Rector now looking for a spinning back fist. I think he feels like he can do pretty much whatever he wants to do, and he's picking his shots. He doesn't want to get caught with anything silly here at the end. Okay, so now let's talk about that flurry of the 10 kicks, all right? Here's the problem with that. I would love to see that in a replay, because the crowd went nuts, and it might have emboldened him. Here's the problem with with choosing to do that. That's what you have guys do when you're trying to get them tired.
Yes.
If I want to make you tired, I will have you do that.
Yeah.
I don't have you do that because it's a great idea. I don't have you do that because you can really damage somebody or destroy somebody or it's a good tactic. It's literally a thing that you do to make your athlete tired. I believe that I understand what he was going for, and I love well, you know what? I have to eat my words because the first 6 landed.
Yeah, it took him a minute.
The first 6 did land. When I'm watching the replay, I have to apologize, Helma. They were landing, so I guess go for it, dude.
Hey, the crowd has the same reaction when people do that in like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
They just crouch and spam low kick. The crowd goes nuts, even if it's not connecting or landing or anything.
You only live once, so go for it. You only live once, but you get to kick as many times as you want.
All right, Helma and Rector going to round 3 here at Fight For It.
Helma's going to have to dance a little bit and play with the range. He's going to have to get Rector into his striking range, get into a position. There's a nice counter low kick from Helma as Rector was coming forward. Pairing the punches now, putting a little bit better defense together, and then pushing forward with a right hand of his own. But that right high kick from Rector, even against the guard. Thudding right kick.
Stepped right into that too, that stepping body shot.
So blocking knees to the body with your forearms is not a permanent solution.
Yeah.
He's loading up on that right hand though. Helma does look like he has a good bit of power still in his punches. Skipping into a little bit of a right hand.
20 left here, and Helma's finally starting to connect in this third round.
Rector's slowing down.
He's becoming hittable too.
He's not showing it through his posture, but he might be tired. He might be tired from beating on Helma for 2 rounds.
Helma's smiling as he gets pushed back against the wall again.
Yeah, maybe Helma looking for a bit of a Pyrrhic victory.
And that's another shot. I saw that kind of in close little hammer fist
to the side of the head. We call it a pistol whip.
Pistol whip. That's a cool technique name.
Yeah, Helma's corner telling him he's got to throw. That's true. That is a true statement. Oh, he did manage to block that one.
I've seen that dislocated guy's shoulder before, even when they're blocked that way.
And then answers back, slips, throws a right hand, and lands a good flurry. He should finish up here with a leg kick. He's been pretty good about ending with leg kicks previously, but he might know that
he's headhunting now.
Well, he might know that he has to get a knockout to win this fight.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. He's headhunting because that's why. Oh, another knee up the middle from Rector.
And I noticed that the referee is letting a lot of these incidental knees that have slid up and made contact with the head. The ref's letting a lot of that go.
20 seconds left here in this round. Oh, it's 10. They just heard the clacker. Rector and Helma go the distance. Rector just too much. Technically too much. physically too much. You know, just a little bit of everything going on there.
Yeah, with that type of reach disparity, your opponent really has to make a mistake, and Rector did not make many.
Right.
Helma with a great flurry of 6 to 7 leg kicks with the Rockets drill that we do at the end of class in Muay Thai class. He actually put it to use. He made it practical and made it work in a cage. Very impressive. But Rector was just too technical, too patient, too balanced. Timing just perfect. He just had Helma red. And generally at the amateur level, you don't see much feinting. You have to feint in order to overcome reach disparity.
Especially if the guy is like very fundamentally sound. If he's not just winging shots randomly, if he's actually hiding behind a good jab and using that range the way Rector was, you know, educatedly doing, yeah, definitely gonna have to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Kickboxers to the center of the cage. Your judge's decision comes down to a unanimous decision with your winner fighting out of the blue corner, Noah Rector.
Noah Rector, a great performance there in his second fight. I'm sure we will see him again. Glad to see for him, like I said earlier, such a great facility, a great coaching staff, a great team over there. We're always glad to see them bring out a competitor.
All right, this time I'm going to turn it over to Trevor Hayes. He's going to give an interview to the fighters.
All right, Noah Rector, great work in there tonight, man. You had some absolutely relentless pressure in there tonight. Lots of tenacity. Looking like you've been really sharpening all your tool sets. How'd you feel coming into that fight tonight?
Oh man, I felt great. You know, I've had a little bit of an addition to my team. Coach Matt Fleming's been along helping me out, and man, I couldn't ask for a better and all-around coaching group. You know, I'm very blessed.
Yeah, I've had a lot of time in with Matt as well. He's a great kid. You're definitely looking like a product of his work. You emulated a lot of what Matt has done in his career, and it's really paying dividends. What did you feel like you improved the most with this?
Definitely my hands, man, my hands. Definitely going back and watching that first fight of mine. A little bit embarrassing to see my hand work, and you know, making sure I got back in the gym and perfected that craft. Not perfected it, but definitely made it a lot better than it was.
Do you have anything set in stone for your next competition, or are you just kind of taking it as it comes right now?
Man, I'm definitely trying to make the jump over to MMA. That's definitely a dream of mine. So we want to get in the gym, get ready, and hopefully get on the card in July.
Man, great to hear, Noah. Can't wait to see the improvements keep rolling with your brother. Have a good one now. One more time for Noah Rector.